Okay, everybody, welcome back to another video on my science lab. And today, I've decided to redo an experiment that I have been thinking about for a very long time. I have done this video on this before, but I think I have not explained it in enough detail in that time. So, I will be this time. As you can see, I just have a chest filled with stones, and I need to look for the stone that I'm going to use. And, I think it's right here. Okay. Where is it? Where's the other piece? Ah, here it is. So I got 3 pieces here. So you may know this as fool's gold, which is pyrite. Looks really similar to gold, but it's really not really gold. And we've got bornite, which is this thing. Okay, you can see that it is a semi-copper ore. You've got this, which is very similar to bornite. It's called chalcopyrite, and I'm not gonna use this because it's not purely chalcopyrite. It's literally just a crust. So, if I do have the strength to break it, I will be experimenting also with magnetite. Now, I'm going to test for iron and sulfur. So I'm going to take out my mortar and pestle. Okay, where's my pestle? Okay, where is it? Okay, here it is. So I'm going to take it out and be careful not to disturb that reaction spoon that we will be using later. And I'm going to take this bottle of salt, take my pair of tweezers and take out a little bit. So you do not want to take out too much. I want to take out just a small grain because we're not going to need too much for this experiment. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to my best to get there we go. Okay, this grain is so small I'm pretty sure we won't even need the mortar and pestle. So I'm gonna set that aside. And I'm gonna put the salt on the table for now because I'm gonna go look for a hammer because this thing, I need to break the pyrite into small chunks so I can actually fit into the spoon. So I'll be back once I found a hammer. Okay, so as you can see, I got a hammer, but a geologist's hammer works best. It has a pretty long pick and a flat end on the other. By the way, I think this hammer should work. So I'm gonna take that piece of pyrite, put it somewhere where it will not be dented, like say on this metal stand of the ring stand. I'm gonna take the hammer. Oh, okay. Well, this thing's gonna fall down, so I'm just gonna remove it real quick. Okay. Okay, there we go. Man, this thing's hard. Oh, okay. That's much tougher than I thought. And I have not gotten off some big chunks. Sorry if this noise is very ear-shattering to you, so I'm gonna pause the video and do this until I get a good-sized chunk. So I'll join you later once I've got a good chunk of pyrite. Okay, everybody. After some very ear-shattering moments, I have finally obtained some good pieces of pyrite. So I'm going to tip the spoon there. I'm going to take out my pair of tweezers. Take those decently sized pieces that is not dust of pyrite. Put it in the spoon. And, well, after I've done that, I'm going to add in the other reagents that I'm going to use. So, this is going to take a while, so I'm going to pause the video to save you guys some time. Alright, so now that I have finally got all the pieces of pyrite into the spoon, I'm going to take my tweezers and get some grains of salt in. Of course, this is just your everyday common cooking table salt, so you should have that. I feel like that is a little bit too less, so I'm just going to take out another small piece. Okay. Try to put it evenly. I think that's good enough. So now let's move on to the final ingredient, which is citric acid, which is this stuff right here. This thing is very common. It's just made when you, it's what you get when you boil lemon juice until the water is gone. So it's just white crystals. I'm gonna take my, actually, you have to be a little bit careful if you're handling this with tweezers. In fact, I'm actually gonna use a spoon for this because this is, I'm probably gonna spill a ton if I'm gonna use tweezers. That big piece looks good. There we go. It's fine if I spill a little bit. Okay. Now, the final thing that we need is some heat. Just checking if there's some more. I'm just gonna pour a little bit more alcohol in this thing. And don't pour too much because it's gonna evaporate, because alcohol will evaporate ridiculously quickly. And you do want to make sure that the entirety of the cord is soaked with alcohol. So I'm just gonna pour in just a tiny little bit, and I'm going to, oh, I spilled a few drops. Oh, I'll mop it up with a tip. Okay. Alright, there I go. Seal the bottle so that it won't evaporate and waste my money. And in fact, I actually think I might be able to mop up some more with this stuff, with the cord, because yeah, okay. Alright, there we go. And you do want to make sure you don't have any cuts while you're doing this, because alcohol can make them sting, well, pretty badly. So, I'm actually going to put it there. Loosen up the clips so I can take this thing out, because I don't think we'll need the clip considering how thin this rod itself is. So I'm just going to take a clothespin to it. Actually, okay, so I'm gonna push that aside, and no, I have not cleaned up those matches that I've spilled up. I spilled like half a month ago. Carefully light the flame. I'm actually gonna mix the pyrite with the citric acid and salt. Oh, okay. There we go. I'm actually gonna wait until the flame settles down for a bit. So, okay, so I'm going to put there. We need to do that until the citric acid melts with the salt. Oh, I can already see some liquid. And you'll know when you're doing right until you get a nasty smell. So, something will oh, it's bubbling. Yep, see that? It's bubbling. Yeah, when you're doing this in a spoon, be careful not... Oh, it caught a fire. Oh, wow, that's creepy. Be careful you don't spill the stuff, because this thing is ridiculously hot and can burn various items, like tables. So I'm just gonna keep on heating it until I'm sure the reaction is done, which I'm pretty sure it is not, because I can still see grains of things in there. Okay. Okay. Oh, some more bubbles. Ooh. Be careful, because this thing's gonna burn you real bad. Okay. So you can still see some pyrite golden things in that spoon there. I'm actually going to tilt it away from me, so if it does pop, it will not pop on me. As you can see, there's some soft sizzling noises. Okay. Well, I think the reaction is done. So I'm going to real quick put that out. Oh, whoops. Set that aside. I'll take a look at what's left. Ooh, the metal rod at the top is still pretty hot. So, as you can see, we got some multicolored chunks, which is partially the mineral bornite. Let me take a quick look. And if you do not know, bornite is more known commonly as its name with peacock ore, as it is color of peacocks. Take a little bit of heat to it, make sure the reaction is done. Yep, it is. So, as you can see, we've got a very nasty smell here. Recommend you doing it in your garage, which I'm doing. By an open window or better outside, because this thing will stink up your house real bad, because this is a smell of sulfur. Now, what's this doing is that it is testing for iron and sulfur. So, ooh, this thing's burned at the bottom pretty badly. Okay. So I'm gonna stick it in there, cool it down, and careful not to spill like I've just done. And you're gonna let it soak there. And I'm gonna make sure that my this plastic cap is pretty hot. Okay. Alright. So, as you can see, the citric acid, when it is melted, it will react with iron to form that bubbling mass that you've seen earlier. And the sulfur, when it is melted, is red. That is what gives it the red coloring of peacock ore. So, and this thing does smell really bad. I am not kidding. This thing smells like you burnt your lunch or something. And before I end this video, I do want to say Happy Labor Day to all of you who is watching at this time the video was uploaded. Hope you all have a good day, good weekend, and hopefully have a good brand new start of school this year, if you're in the age like me. And thank you all for watching. Stay safe, everyone. And do remember that sulfur is very smelly, so you gotta do this where there is fresh air. Because I'm pretty sure your parents won't thank you for stinking up the house. So, thank you all for watching. See y'all next time.